Testing 1, 2. I'm speaking at a normal volume. This is to find out if I have to yell. Will I have to yell?
Find out soon.
Hello and welcome to Fantasy Update. My name is Kevin, owner of Too Hot to Handle.
And my name's Mike, owner of Fantasy God, and today we're going to start you off with a trade update. This is the latest from the league. We've got Fantasy God trading with Brown Lives Matter. Brown Lives Matter receives Larry Fitzgerald and Eddie Lacy, while Fantasy God gets Amari Cooper and Doug Martin. Who do you think wins this one?
I don't know. It's kind of a risky trade either way, I would say, but you are going up against, I would say, some great predictions. Then you could also backfire. So it could go either way, honestly. I think either team is going to come out lucky, I should say, with this one.
I think you're wrong. I think Fantasy God is the clear winner in this one. Just looking at Larry Fitzgerald's schedule, it's just terrible. He's old. This is a sell-high move on Fantasy God's part, and Brown Lives Matter, I can't believe they bit the bait. Amari Cooper's going off, I think.
So we're also going to talk tonight not just about the trade updates, but we're going to talk about who we're thankful for. We got one team who's the lucky team of the week, and then one team who has the worst statistic in our fantasy league called the League. So now we're going to start a segment called I'm So Thankful. I'm going to start off, I think, with my boy Kelvin Benjamin getting me 29 points. That's the second week in a row he got 20-plus points. I'm loving him. Thank you, Kelvin Benjamin.
I'm going to go with DeMarco Murray. Come on, no one thought he was going to do good, and now he's back-to-back weeks, 20-plus points. It's amazing.
Seems like a crazy thing. It's happening to both of us. All right. So my next person I'm thankful for, thank you so much, Antonio Brown. He's not on my team, thank God, and that's why I'm thanking him. Brown Lives Matter owns Antonio Brown, who I went up against, and he only got a whopping 7 points. What do you say to that?
I think that's foolish. To be thankful that you don't have Antonio Brown. I get it, one bad week, but...
Well, then I guess I'm thankful for Jesse James for scoring more than Antonio Brown the week I'm versing him. So thank you, Jesse James.
I got to be thankful for Larry Fitzgerald for putting up 2 solid weeks, and that's why I could trade him. No one would want him if he didn't do that.
Yeah, that's true. He's a high value player right now. I'm gonna have to say I'm thankful for D'Angelo Williams, my dude. He goes on Twitter, he puts up the tweet saying thank you everyone who picked me for fantasy, and I was the lucky one of those thousands of fantasy players.
And lastly, I got to be thankful for Aaron Rodgers, who performed horribly for the Fear Boners, and they had a lot to be afraid of against the fantasy God. And so did Aaron Rodgers against the Vikings defense. They got the loss.
Yeah, thank Randall Cobb for catching some catches, too.
Yeah, I got that.
Gotta be grateful for that. All right, so now we're going to talk about our fantasy player who has the worst statistic ever imaginable. Mikey Lynch of the fantasy team Harambe. R.I.P. is right, because this player has the worst statistic of all. That statistic here is called what we call IPPG, which is he has 1 injured player per game. Now, we also want to say that those injured players for both weeks were Keenan Allen and Danny Woodhead. That's 2 Chargers players.
That's 2, and I don't think it's a coincidence that his team name is in memory of Harambe, who's dead, and now all his players seem to be dying.
They're all dying. He even lost to his father that week. I mean, that's tough. That household must be insane right now.
Yeah.
Here comes the boom. Good win for you. Harambe, rest in peace for, I think, the 3rd time already. I mean...
Yeah, Danny Woodhead, you got Keenan Allen, and who's next?
Who's next? You can't even play Madden 17 anymore. You can't even beat the Chargers. You're just going to destroy everyone's hopes. Don't pick up, what's his name? The wide receiver. Who's that wide receiver?
Tyrell Williams.
Tyrell Williams. Please don't pick up Tyrell Williams. I mean, you're going to make a lot of fantasy players upset if you pick up Tyrell Williams. So, in the end, don't pick up any more Chargers. I think that's the main story right here.
Harambe needs to stay away.
Let's go right now, and we'll go over to the Lucky Team of the Week. Joey is our winner for Lucky Team of the Week. 4 teams undefeated in the league. Joey, you made that last 4th one last minute on Monday night when Lisa's Jordan Matthews needed 0.7 more points.
It's terrible.
That's just 1 catch.
And that's because of Jordan Matthews dropping the touchdown pass.
Man, that touchdown pass was like, what, 6-7 points off the...
I'm heartbroken for Suicide Squad, but that's just fantasy.
I feel like we all took a loss on that. That was just so close. So not only is that our Lucky Team of the Week, but that's so far the best and closest game we've ever had in this league for the past 2 weeks. It's heartbreaking. All right, so that's Lisa from Suicide Squad and Show Me the Money getting 2-0. That is 4 teams that are 2-0 in our league. That's me, Too Hot to Handle.
You, Fantasy God, got Show Me the Money, and we got probably the luckiest of them all,
Kelly Lynch, Kelly Kellogg's, racking up so many points against against any of her teams. Dom's team. What's going on with Dom's team?
Dom's team is
Andrew Luck, and he's losing every week.
It's one of the worst fantasy teams I've ever seen assembled.
I feel like he's just stopped trying.
I don't think he probably doesn't know much about football to begin with. But looking at this team, oh my God. And I think he's giving the finger.
Can we we're actually going to show you what his team actually looks like. As you can see, he has Andrew Luck, Demarius Thomas, Julio Jones, Des Bryant. He has so many people that are supposed to be doing so good right now. So what's going on? What do you think's going on with that, Mike?
I think Andrew Luck, he just got the Denver defense. That's not, what can you do about that? He gets San Diego, Jacksonville, and Chicago in the next 3, so he'll be fine. Yeah, that's probably... And Jonathan Stewart getting hurt in the early in that game.
That hurts him a lot. He's got to put up a lot of trades, got to do a lot of waivers for that. And there we have it for the week. There we have it for the week. I'm Kevin from Too Hot to Handle.
I'm Michael from Fantasy God.
And we will see you next week.